Hi, this is Isabel Litzler, the place to be to develop your skills and grow your potential. So today I wanted to share with you a little bit of information about the post-COVID situation in Switzerland. So a lot of you have been affected by this crisis, and maybe some of you have lost their jobs, or maybe you're following a partner coming into Switzerland and you wonder what to expect. So in general, I'll give you the general scene. There is definitely a change in the economy, a digital shift. So even though you may find that the economy reopens a little bit this summer, there's still not going to be massive hiring in certain areas. So I shared with you an article that you're welcome to check below, where it's giving you all the statistics, which I won't go into in this video, but it's sharing with you all the different statistics in terms of the job market and how to move forward from there. The first thing I notice, if I look at the data analysis now, I will give you 3 tips if you don't have time to read it or you just scan through quickly. So the first thing I realize is that the drop is not really massive. So if you look at statistics in terms of after the crisis, post 2019, beginning of 2020, there is a drop, but it's not massive. So the good news is that the market in general did okay during the crisis. So yes, there's some job losses like in hotels and restaurants, but that's really the biggest plunge. But really the other fields, if you look at again the data, it's not really a huge plunge, meaning that there's still going to be some needs and some jobs out there. So very solid market in Switzerland in general, and did fairly well during the crisis. So that's really the number one remark there. Second thing about Switzerland post-COVID is that there will also be some opportunities, because you have to remember a lot of companies were holding off to recruit. So now they might say, okay, it's reopening a little bit during the summer. We have to think about this person we needed, and they might make some decisions now to recruit. And also because in the last months it was really difficult for people to move around. So now that things are a bit more flexible, a lot of companies will increase the pace and say we need to get people in now that it's possible for them to travel, etc. So you may find that there's actually a surge. So that's why the summer might be a good time to actually look for jobs. I always found that the summer was a good time because you're not competing as much. There's less applicants. People are on holidays. So now with things reopening, a lot of companies might decide to have people come in for interviews and maybe pick up on some jobs that they weren't sure that they would hire. So check the job boards during the summer. I will post links below so that you can browse and see a little bit in the next couple of months if you have opportunities popping up. So that's number 2. And the third thing about the statistics that are shared here again is really keeping it on the positive light, that there's definitely some domains that are going to increase in demand. So I made another video where I talked about the ICT. So definitely the world of tech in Switzerland is in high demand, because the companies will need to continue to develop and to hire a lot of technology specialists. So if you work in tech, even though you may be an expat, this is definitely a good time for you to check the job boards. So I would say the 3 fields that you want to remember from this video that are going to be hiring is IT, tech, definitely, and pharma / I would say health. So if you work in the health industry in general, so that includes also practitioners, but then you would have to check about your diploma for that. But practitioners inside hospitals or the pharma sector is also always hiring. So those 3 fields is really what you need to keep in mind, and you will find that there could be some great work opportunities for you. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to comment below. What do you think about this survey that I just shared, or the statistics in the official website that I shared with you? And I will talk to you soon.